So assalamu alaikum. Once again, Bafala Mobe ala baraka. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Party leader Kontona, ning deputy party leader, na executive member Mel Fanam Bijang, kabodo men regional coordinator Konton and councilor Fanam Mel Baby Jang. Kalini Mbara ka fale ko you're welcome.
Yes, like it's okay. They have cross capital. Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, nyimu kontan ku balti purung kaja ko funding kel kana kalafanang na patio kang. Being the case ko kafo ko funding kel make up 65% of the country's population. Olom sidla keme sidla tawor ni lulu obe mu funding kel let. Andun tol kamen fo jama wolom ko Gambia la resource man human man natural resource jama soto bare na human resource wala fana mun na semba dati. And the human resource fana ni offer dawo daibe funding kel la kola. So we're in contact back in Najako, funding Kelly Ajako, UDP lam ansati, UDP la Gambia bondi no me bata menkono, and the UDP la sa transformational change samana no. Wakake kuti meankai akan contact back. And Gambia funding Kelly finance Ajako, UDP is the only party menka platform who create funding Kelly. Nga jelen na candidate on the filled in for the last parliamentary election. Abemu funding Kelly leti. Na jafana na council on the fill in. Will be fanam funding kelti majority of them be funding kelti na mayol fanang me ajele ko funding kel siade kono kabandi Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Ben Sudala kata Yankuba Dabola kata Landing Sane kata Rohi Malik Lo Malik Sowolu aning na melbe londi fore danjo wolu na je ko funding kel bije andu itolle fanam mas asid la jama beti. On that note mbafala Gambia funding kel be ko nyimpati le la patiti me alon ko asa silo wala ngeno nimpati lon patiti me alon ko wala fanam bela abe nyaajol fitala that no that all funding kel fana mel nata nan kana la fankan mbal tentula mbal jayla mba falali ala baraka bake al nimbara.
So I see introduce.
Yeah, so sa benatandi benamen fanan kala parti leader wala ko mbe fanan invite la isa tol fonye ani bota dameng anim fana ye munati ne nata nan kanan join na wo ba important la bake pour mel fanan ben jibe la isa long membe kering anu memunel la jang la baraka ba
abarka ba ke Mr. Kim, right?
Yes.
Ngalbe
race is religion. For looking at myself, I come from a family of Karaningas, like everyone is Karaninga, so it's more of like in the Gambian setting, like it's a big taboo
and a share in this party. That being the case, I'll also what activities they're doing. For us as a party also, it's very important because you have mentioned something here that when you read the party's preamble, it shows that you have been reading our plans and policies and what we have to offer to the Gambian people. And for us, we have always said, and our party leader has always said, that it needs to be a politics based on issues, it needs to be a politics based on programs, and not politics based on personality. That being the case, we are happy that you didn't join the party out of vacuum. You didn't join the party because you believe that it's the mass party and everybody's joining, but you have read through what we have to offer to the Gambian people and have found value in it. On that note, I'd like to thank you all for that. I would reach out to the student wing.
Yes.
Same.
just a few.
Okay.
Yes, good evening to you all. First, I will acknowledge the presence of the party leader here with us, as well as the dignitaries on the high table here. So it's a pleasure. I am the representative from the students' wing, from Ismaila Fadera's leadership. We were here some time ago last week, and then we've put forward the ideas, the programs that we have, and then it was discussed extensively and then honored and blessed by the party leader. So from now onwards, we are working to see the dividend of their objective that we've came here with. So first I would like to thank my colleagues. These are my colleagues in the University of the Gambia. So they have seen the progress of the party. This is why they joined, because it must be progressive for someone to see the health and the benefit in something. So we are much appreciative of your joining, and then we would like to work with you guys hand in glove to ensure that the programs and policies that we have as student wing is effectuated, because we are serving the students. We are the voice of the students. We want all the problems that the students are going through in the University of the Gambia and other tertiary institutions within the Gambia be heard at party level. So we are the channel that will navigate the programs, the struggles that the students of this country are facing, so as the executive or the party can incorporate in their agendas, because we believe we are the incoming government come 2026, so students should not be left behind. Thank you so much.
I'll just also like to acknowledge the presence of Haji Swane, the National Youth President. I didn't see him earlier, but I'd also like to welcome you here, Haji. Thank you.
I have to introduce myself. You've heard my name, but probably you have not known me personally. I am 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔 of the United Democratic Party, the Deputy Party Leader and Deputy Secretary General of UDP. I welcome you wholeheartedly on behalf of the female wing of United Democratic Party. I am very happy to see you joining United Democratic today, simply because in our executive we have 30% of youth who are members of the executive. That shows the party are forging ahead with Gambian youths. They are not left aside. So you are welcome. I am proud of you, and I'm sure, as somebody has said it, 2026 is going to be a victory celebration, because we are encouraging more youth to come and join the party. Thank you very much.
Yes, so just to keep it brief, we would like to invite the Lord Mayor Taliban, our party leader. Okay, so the mayor has declined speaking, so we'll just give it to the party leader. Exactly.
Well, is it Simon? Emil. Emil and Hassan. Well, I welcome you all to the United Democratic Party. But first, Emil, I want to congratulate your parents. I want to congratulate your parents in a settlement like Lamen. They've been able to make sure that you do not lose your Quranic identity. That are able to speak Quranic. They have made sure that you are trained and brought up as a Quranic and speak the language Quranic. I congratulate them for that. And I hope you will also do the same. It's not a question of being tribalistic. It's a question of maintaining your identity as a Quranic, and I'm very happy to see that you, although I don't speak Quranic, but I see that you speak it very fluently. Yeah? And let me welcome all of you to the UDP as students of the University of the Gambia. Last week, when I met the representatives of the student union, what I told them was that the university or universities are the marketplace for ideas. You find the conservatives, the ultra-conservatives, you find those who stay at the mid-course, you've made those who are leftist and ultra-leftist, all in the university, and they all live very harmoniously. All that they do is try to convince each other to espouse the position held by the others. So fertile nursery for really cultivating politicians. So you have every opportunity from university and I welcome to UDP. You have been convinced about what is contained in our manifesto, and I believe you must also have read our five-point agenda. We accept everyone that comes to our party, especially those who are convinced by the content of our manifestos, who are convinced by the content of the programs that we wish to present. You are equal to KMO, who was born in UDP, because he was born after UDP was formed, and he was babied in UDP, crawled in UDP, worked in UDP, and everything in UDP. And as long as he is as a councillor, and a councillor of held in high respect, you know, in several quarters, and the use of this country, you know, to exploit their potentials, to actualize the potential that is in them, and also something that people do not discover in you, it comes out, and that makes you different from others. But I implore you just not to say, I am now a member of UDP. The student union wing of the United Democratic Party, and work with them. And I want all of you to be a part of the party, to go out and spread to the Gambian population what you find in our manifesto. I mean, I don't want to say, since I use the word apostles, I don't want to say teachings, because that will be too much. But then, you know, go out there, disseminate, you know, and propagate UDP's manifesto, UDP's programs, so that the government, that type of government that you want to have for this country, you can install it. You will not do so by violence, but I'm sure you can do so by persuading others. There are others of your peers who are probably sitting on the fence, have not decided. We have to throw in their support, prevail on them to join you, and convince them that you have not made a wrong choice, you have made the right choice. And you want to help them also to make a right choice, make a right decision to come and join UDP. Welcome you all, and with this student union wing as well as the youth wing of the party, I'm sure 2026 you will deliver Gambia, you know, and take it to the promised land. Thank you very much.
On that note, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you, and also to the representatives of the student wing. These are now your members, and we hope you would give them the welcome they deserve, and also take them through the steps of being active members of the party. But not just being members of the student wing, you all come from communities. We'll want you also to go back and also volunteer and support the activities of the party within your communities and also your localities, because it's at the grassroots that it really matters, especially for Mr. Gibba. I want you to also try as much as you can to bring in more young people who are within the Karonenka circle to come and join the party, that we show the image that the party is not what it has been termed to be, and that everybody has a place within the party. For Mr. Sonko, I wouldn't task you the same thing anyway, but also bring in more young people. If each of us brings in one more individual, wallahi, I am being serious. We would definitely take 2026 home. So, and I believe that we can do it. There are so many young people who have still not decided their faith. It's the biggest constituency in the country, and it's our task as young people within the party to go out there, convince them to join us. We have started it, but like the party's leader always says, the UDP is like a religion. You get closer to God the more you worship Him. So regardless of whenever you come to the party, your position within the party and your rank within the party is based on how much you give back to the party and how much you work for the party. And you coming in today, you are as equal as any of us in this party. What makes you stand out is how much you are going to give to the party. On that note, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you, and welcome to the United Democratic Party once more. Prayer.
Let's pray. We just pray in our own way, silently. Amen.
You can have a photo with me.
Yes. Party leader.